Corales Open? What's it called?
I don't know. I'm not going to watch a stroke.
Rico.
No, this isn't Puerto Rico. This
Puntacana, it's the Puntacana Resort Championship.
Yeah, it's in Dominican Republic. Stenson's
Yeah, I'm not
playing.
going to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took the week off from doing golf, but I guess we'll talk about it here. I did make 3 bets.
I got 4.
Okay, I'm betting Pat Perez
One of mine.
at 33-1, Kyle Stanley at 50-1 with the each way, and JJ Spawn at 125-1 with the each way. The only research that I'm really doing here is I looked at who's won at this course the past 2 years, the types of players. You're like, those guys play really well at what other course? And I was like, then I went on fantasynational.com, went and looked it up. Do you win at Mayakoba? Then you can win here.
Yeah.
They're both resort courses. One's in Mexico, one's in Dominican Republic. Both have that weird green type, and Pat Perez kills that course. Kyle Stanley does not, though, and I did not take that into consideration before I bet him.
Perez has
That's not
3
Chapultepec
wins,
in
like
Mexico,
all better than like 24 under par. He has like a 30 under par win. Perez.
Chapultepec is for the WGC. This is El Chameleon for the OHL Mayakoba.
Okay. This is the first PGA outside of the U.S., yeah?
Yeah. It's going to be the last. No, they play Bermuda next week, don't they? Is that happening?
I assume the Zozo is not in China.
No, Zozo's in Vegas.
Pat, they must have made
Summerlin?
a deal.
No, Summerlin's still the Shriners.
No, it's the one where
Shadow
they had
Valley.
the Tiger Phil match a couple years ago that was like supposed to be a pay-per-view.
But then Bleacher Report blew it.
Yeah.
They had to make it free for everyone.
This event must be, they must have paid a freight. And what I mean by that is to do this event because it's a full like 500 FedEx Cup points. It's a Masters exemption. It's a for this time of year, it's got a real big pot, and they clearly weren't expecting it to be after the US Open and probably thought they could get a lot of like just names to go and enjoy a little vacation.
This field is shockingly strong for the week after the U.S. Open in a different country during COVID. I'm stunned.
Yeah.
So I'll give you my picks.
Okay.
If you wanted a guy near the very top, I would go with Sam Burns. That would be the guy
I was looking at Burns as well.
That number. For me, I'm tailing you on Pat Perez. Christoph Ventura.
Okay.
35-1. I missed the 40. 40-1. This guy to me might be the best.
Chuck Hoffman?
No, this guy to me might have the line dropped a bit, but this guy to me might be a top 4 player in this field. And
List?
No.
You betting Shank?
No.
Grace?
Thomas Detry.
We see this all the time.
I know.
When these Euros come and play in these like garbage events.
Watch.
Like they just don't do well.
He's gonna play great. Kid's got it.
He's got it?
Well, here's the thing. I don't know that his skill set necessarily translate to this event per se, but okay. This is what I want to say, and you can clip it, and maybe I'll be wrong. He's better than Zalatoris.
Zalatoris is 12-1. I mean, maybe Mac Hughes will just make every putt like he always does and just win.
Like I watch golf, I watch it from around the world. To me, Thomas Detry is better than Will Zalatoris.
I don't know about that. Maybe he is like at this moment, but their career like projection, Zalatoris should be a lot better.
Isn't Zalatoris like 30 and never just still plays Corn Ferry?
I thought he was 23. I thought he was Will Z was a young man. Maybe he's not.
I thought he's like just like not a prospect and just like catching a late vibe.
Maybe he is, but his tee to green is like impeccable. He's just been killing it. Born in 1996. Yeah, how old does that make him?
No, you're right.
He's a young man. He's 24.
Young. He's still pretty young. Okay, well, anyway, I don't think Detry's. I think then they're equal. Like I think they're very similar. I don't. If he was priced at like 22-1, I wouldn't have thought that was wrong.
So Tim is picking Adam Long. I actually don't hate that pick. This is actually a really good course for Adam Long. Just Bryce Garnett and GMAC have won here.
Who am I mistaking him with?
So Tim, who can't win here is I think what we all need to know. Or do you have no
I was
opinions
going to say
on
Zalatoris. That guy is only up there because he almost made 2 aces in one round in the U.S. Open. If he hadn't done that,
because he crushes Corn Ferry and crushes resort courses. That's why
I think
he's
that
up there.
Zalatoris has got no chance to win.
How did your boy Zhang Gang mock out this week? Because he's been playing pretty decent.
Well, he's played well at this course too.
And he had a nice little Safeway. I thought he would have been live on that Sunday.
Zhang Gang's 50-1. I might just have to bet Zhang just for the hell of it. Keith Mitchell's also come second here too, and he played really well at the PGA.
And there's a Luke-less 50 at a different shop. If
I'm going to say 30. I was not really digging the 35. But this seems to be like a shorter hitters. it's like 7,600 yards, but like each of the past 2 years been short hitters.
To me, Corey Connors, like Luke List would have been in that Corey Connors spot like 2 years ago, a year ago.
Or the week after he won on Corn Ferry, he would have been there.
Isn't he the exact same player as Corey Connors, a little less consistent, like great tee to green?
No, I would
putt
say
for
that
shit?
like
Connors better.
Connors is, well, here's the difference. Like Luke List is really good around the greens. So if he misses a green in regulation, he can usually save par. But like ball striking wise, Corey Connors is better. But like Corey Connors isn't a bomber by any means. He just hits every fairway. Like,
Yeah, he's pretty
He's
accurate.
plus distance, but
Missed
super
that
accurate.
cut by once. It really
Yeah, you know why?
grinded
Because if
my
he misses a
gears.
green in regulation, you write in bogey at least. He's not getting it up and down. List can get it up and down. He'll just miss the 2-foot putt. So they both have their
he
problems.
will miss the 2-foot putt.
But these are the types of courses where the greens are like super slow. Like the best putter is going to end up winning this week. So if you can just, I was looking at Chuck Hoffman was the one I was looking at. He's starting
I
to
don't
play a
mind
little
that
bit
at
better.
all.
But Perez, Stanley, Spawn,
I've seen Spawn a few places. What's the key here?
OHL. Really good history at OHL. And he played like really well at Safeway too. Starting to get it back a little bit. And he's not
He was like at a nut low like half a year ago, it felt like.
Well, that one round when he was like 17 over or whatever it was. But either way,
Yeah,
he's 125 to 1. I bet him his first round leader.
He's a guy, I'm a fan of him. Would like to see him get it going. If we were doing like a full show, I could ask you about Seamus Power and you could like make a joke.
Well, who is your entire one here? You got Burns, Perez.
Burns,
Detry.
Perez, Detry, Ventura.
All right, keeping it close. I like it. There's only been 2 at this course. It's been a 33 to 1 and a 50 to 1 winner.
Who? Bryce Garnett, right?
Garnett and McDowell.
Who did McDowell beat last year? That might have stung me. Seems familiar. Doesn't matter.
Remember, he had a really good Sunday. Anyway, that was our quick.
It was super windy. It was insanely windy.
Yeah, it's a coastal course. Like if you want to like actually do a course comparison, fantasynational.com/Mayo to get yourself a discount. But OHL, Sony, Heritage, those 3, and maybe even PGA National. It doesn't play that hard. Like you can score.
Vegas here?
I mean, Vegas only plays one of those courses.
Yeah, fair enough.
And it seems like the shorter hitter types can do
It's
well.
funny for us to see 2 Canadians like in the top 4 on the board, though.
Like it's funny because I would like Hadwin at this course over these 2.
I could see that. Makes total sense.
Or that Pendrith guy
Taylor,
who made the cut.
Yeah. I know I had Connor's top Canadian.
He wasn't. Anyway, yeah, that'll do it for our very abbreviated golf picks. Thanks for being on the line, Tim.
Not a problem. Happy to be here.
Who are you going to bet now?
Adam Long.
Just Adam Long, 25 to 1?
Yeah, I'm not going to watch a second of it, so whatever.
Can I throw this out here?
Is there a time difference there?
I don't know. I don't think so. Stenson, 33 to 1? Like, his last win was in like one of these stupid, it was in like the Albany course in the Bahamas or something.
I mean, if
He's Henrik Stenson.
Yeah.
And this isn't like a Bombers course. I think I'm going to bet Stenson. I'm going to bet Stenson.
What's
I'm
the deal there?
Such a fucking donkey. Bet Stenson. $35 to win 1,200.
You've been eyeing him. Has his numbers gotten enormous? You bet him a lot. Now it's this Jabroni event.
Yeah,
That's a huge number
He's
for
by
him.
far the best player in a Jabroni event. He's probably not the best player, to be perfectly honest with you. He's just the one with the most name value. I'm doing it. 33 to 1 there. There's my 4.
You think Zalatoris is the best player?
I do. Him or Burns? You know who's probably going to win? CH3, because he's randomly playing in this event.
He
Where's
didn't
Duffner?
win this time last year.
Where's Duffner? You need some Duffner in this tournament.
I don't know.
Anyway, thank you all for watching. Those were our quick golf picks. We'll see you next time.
Experience!